In this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about how to price items FBM, and this is something that I don't hear talked about too much. In most of my videos, I'm sharing with you guys my revenue and my profit per day, but I'm pre-recording some videos because I'm on a trip. I still wanted to get a video out that is helpful to you guys, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So basically, free promo to Rake and Profit software, Replan Catcher. It's really good software. I'm just kind of on an account where we can get a bunch of examples in to share with you guys how I would price items FBM. So we're basically going to take a look at something that I think would be good to take a look at. So I'm gated in Garmin, but we're just going to take a look anyways. So somebody thought this was a great deal. So 129. And so basically, the tool that you're going to need is 𝗖cie in order to determine what price you can actually sell something for with FBM. So basically, what we're looking for is what price does FBM get the buy box. We really want to get buy box with FBM. So we see this is a situation. Amazon was in stock pretty hard. Some third-party sellers were getting buy box. But right now, Amazon is basically out of stock since mid-October. We see that somebody got buy box here at $199 pretty consistently. And we see basically we're looking for the intersection of this purple buy box and this blue FBM. And we want to hover over and see, is FBM getting buy box here? And so we're seeing right here, Amazon's getting buy box slash this other person, 𝗖cie když, and then it goes up to here. Actually, FBM still got buy box up there. FBM still got buy box. So we're seeing FBM is getting a lot of buy box, and it's interesting this FBA person is not getting buy box, these triangles. But then there's also an FBM seller that looks like it was lower than the buy box, and for whatever reason this 216 wasn't getting buy box, which is something to keep in mind. They might literally be too low priced in this situation. So I'm going to try to just jump through a bunch of different situations. In this situation, I would say it's pretty safe to sell FBM here. It's slightly riskier that if you try to go lower on the price, you're not going to get buy box in some situations, but this is something that I would test lightly. So we're going to look at something else because there's a lot of different situations. I'm honestly not going to look at too many toys because it's just not my thing. We'll look at some electronics here. Again, this is out of stock. Okay, so we're going to do a high-ranked electronic. So this one, we can see people didn't like the price being super high because there are more sales as the price was lower. FBM was getting buy box here. FBA was getting buy box. One thing that I do like to do, if I'm ever curious, is you can go to buy box stats, which is interesting. Oh yeah, here we go. You can see over the last 180 days, how much buy box is FBM actually getting, and it's actually getting very little. It's only getting 3% buy box in the last 180 days, 7% in the 90 days, and basically none in the last 30 days. So this is a bad sign for FBM. Now sometimes that's because nobody is FBM in stock, but we see here that a dude has been on this at 120, 110, and then 99, and they're still not getting buy box. So that's a concern, and we would probably avoid that FBM. Now FBA is still on this too, and something about this is it seems like the price is too high. People aren't super into purchasing at this price, it seems. So I would consider more like 70 to 80 this market price here, and maybe get buy box at that price because they did in the past about a month ago. Next example, let's see. I don't know what this is. We'll do a DVD. I don't really do too many DVDs. Okay, we're not going to go into the whole condition type thing. This is 38,000 DVDs. Wonderful. Right off the bat, what the hell is this? So I don't like that. It just makes me think it's going to go straight back down to 35. And it's kind of already starting, even though not as drastic. We are seeing here buy box FBA all day. So this doesn't seem super FBM friendly. There are just certain listings that, yes, see, FBM had to go down to 41 to get buy box here. And like at the same time, there was $40 FBM offers and they just weren't getting buy box. So this is kind of a bad sign for FBM. Again, I probably would not purchase this. I would just pass on this FBM or send it FBA. Unless you're okay with selling it at $35, which you could send an offer and just go ham with this. But we're going to look at another offer here. Let's see. What would be this? We'll go for a tool. Another slow tool. Kind of slow, I think. Not that slow. Yeah, kind of slow. All right, so we're seeing FBA. A lot of FBA here, and sometimes people are just getting FBA buy box and it looks like there's no FBM buy box because no FBM is on the listing, although I don't think that's the case this time. You can see here there's 2 FBM sellers. If you want to look on Seller Amp, you can see that here. There's this guy and this guy. So obviously this guy, like, he's not even really trying to get sales, so we don't even care that he's not getting sales. Like, he's 25% above everyone else. But it would be good to know if this guy's getting sales because he's competitively priced. So coming in here, yeah, so that guy was getting buy box. He's getting buy box like relatively consistently here. Other people are getting buy box too, which is fine and normal. So yeah, this is something I'd hop on, assuming it's profitable. This looked really profitable until I saw $20 shipping. It's funny. Yeah, so I mean, if you could get the shipping or the price down on this, that'd be great. I mean, this is a little something. But the point of this video is pricing, and basically you want to price at whatever the buy box is that FBM is getting. So yeah, I mean, I feel confident hopping on this. It's not going to sell immediately, but you'd get a sale. Let's find something else here. We'll take a look at an NA rating. When it says NA, that doesn't automatically mean that it doesn't get sales. You just need to do deeper research here. It could be no ranked, or like a subcategory like this. So this is subcategories. It doesn't have a regular rank category. But you see in this middle section that there's still sales activity going on because the green line is still going down. It's just not in the regular category that we think of. So you do need to take a look at it. We're seeing the price has come down from like 97 to 58, and it went all the way down to 33. So you want to keep that in mind. Are we okay with going all the way down to 30? In this case, you're not going to lose tons of money. So now hovering over all this, I mean, FBA is getting a lot of buy box. There's sections where FBM is getting buy box. It comes down here. It looks like FBM is kind of fighting for buy box a little bit, but then someone got buy box up at 50 and 50. FBA getting buy box up here. I mean, you're going to get a higher price for your items, FBA, but there's just more risk involved. So I mean, FBM's getting buy box here. You can take a look at the buy box stats. And if I'm going too fast, just turn it on slow mode and rewind the video. I just gotta condense this a little bit so that it's not a 30-minute video, because we could just look at examples all day. In 180 days, we're seeing there's 23, 26, maybe 27% buy box. That's okay. Like 40-ish, 25. So yeah, this isn't something I'd go super deep on because it's not that fast anyways, I don't think. You could test a unit or two and see how it does, and then restock from there. So yeah, basically a summary of this is price at the buy box with FBM, but you need to confirm that it's actually getting buy box because there's certain listings that just don't get buy box. Hopefully that was helpful. If this was helpful, please subscribe and share with someone who is learning how to do FBM, and hope you have a great rest of your day and take care.